Okay, now we're going to look at the time course of speciation and how quickly this occurs. So there's two different models. We have gradualism, where we have a common ancestor and slow, consistent change over time, and then punctuated equilibrium, where we have long periods of stasis, and then it's punctuated by sudden changes, as seen in the fossil record. So punctuated equilibrium, where we have an organism, and then we'll have rapid speciation occurring, and then where they're staying very similar. And gradualism, where they're changing slowly over time into two different species. Okay, so similar selective pressure are going to result in similar phenotypic adaptations. This is our idea of convergent and divergent evolution. So convergent evolution is where we create two species with similar traits from different parent species. And this is referred to as analogous structures. Okay, and then divergent evolution, where we have a species that separates into two species and has a common ancestor. Okay, so this is showing here where we have a common ancestor and then they split into two species. This is speciation that we've been talking about, but we can have organisms that have similar features and it not be from a common ancestor, like the example that's convergent evolution. Okay, an example of this is in Australia, we have the sugar glider, and in North America, we have the flying squirrel. They have similar characteristics, especially with those flying, the skin that's used for flying. However, they are not genetically similar, and they have closer relatives to other squirrels in their area. So even though they have very similar characteristics, they do not we're not thinking that it's because of a common ancestor here. So sometimes we can have speciation occur not in this divergent evolution example. So that webbing is an example of an analogous structure. They're very similar function, but not from a common ancestor. And the speciation rates are especially rapid during times of adapted radiation, where we're having new habitats being made available quickly. So adapted radiation, again, refers to when we have niches that are available and then organisms are going to evolve to fill those niches. Okay, so that's our examples of speciation.